Hello, welcome to my channel. This is going to be an entertainment purposes only celebrity reading for the Duchess of Cambridge, Kate Middleton. It is always a treat and honor to read for the royals, and everything stated in this video is just alleged opinion. It is not fact until proven with evidence. Okay. So let's just take a quick look or a long look into the Duchess's feelings towards Megxit, Harry and Meghan moving to California, back to Meghan's roots. Rachel's her real name, but back to Meghan's roots. I just want to see, what her feelings are towards Harry and Meghan, okay? And has anything changed? Has anything happened? Is it better or worse? Let's take a look, right? Okay, so the first question is, how does Kate, how does Catherine feel about Harry and Meghan moving to California? Let's see. How does Kate feel about Harry and Meghan moving to California? We have the Seven of Swords. Whew. Okay. So this is a card about trickery. Okay. Fraudulent, scam, divorce, arguments. That's the first card we get. Okay. How does she feel about Harry and Meghan moving to California? And if you would like to book with me for your own personal and private love reading, the website and the email is in the box below, okay? Upon purchase, shoot me an email within 24 to 48. I also do private, okay, when I am available. If it is sold out or there is full capacity, it will show on the website. And just to make sure I do have availability, you can shoot me an email first, okay, before you purchase, if you would like to make sure that I do have time to take your reading and your request, okay, for a personal private love reading. All right. And also products should be also on the website when there is, okay, that's coming soon or that is there already. All right. We have Knight of Pentacles and the Hermit. Wow. Okay, this is definitely Harry and Meghan. Prince Harry, now known as just Harry, is a Virgo. Okay, Harry is a Virgo. So there he is. And we are asking about how Kate feels about Meghan and Harry moving to California. All right, so that is very telling. Wow. Six of Swords, that is the card of moving. That is the card of permanently moving. Wow. Okay, so the cards are really showing out here. Let's get two more rows before we get deeper in this, okay? How does Kate feel about Meghan and Harry moving to California? How does she feel? Six of Pentacles. So she feels like they could... She feels like one of the reasons why they moved is for more money, because the Six of Pentacles is about an equal exchange of either time, love, affection, or goods, money, services, attention. Okay, so it's very clear to me with the cards that she believes that one of the reasons why they have moved to California, whether it's long-term or short-term, is because of money. Okay, wanting more attention, and wanting more money. Okay, stating the obvious, right? Okay. Four of Wands, for a more open family life. Okay, you see how these wands in front of the castle look quite open. It's just kind of like in the ground, but it's kind of far away from the actual house. Okay, so there's a lot in that card I see here. So that really feels like Kate believes that they moved to California for status, is what I'm getting, okay? For status. Yes, 10 of Wands. And the Fool. The Fool is about new beginnings. So look at how the cards align so perfectly. My goodness gracious. My goodness. Okay, so exactly. She believes that they moved for a new beginning, to let go of the royal duties, the burden. She feels like they were unhappy in England. That's how she feels, like they were unhappy. Yeah, see? 9 of Pentacles. So this is another status card, well-off card. Okay, opulent card. So it's mainly about the money. Okay. Let's see why. What kind of money? Is it job opportunities? Is it paparazzi? Is it a book deal? Like, what kind of money is she thinking they're going to get? What kind of money is Catherine thinking that they're going to get? Meghan and Harry are going to get, or just Meghan, okay, whatever they want to show me. There it is. There it is. Queen of Pentacles, Meghan. Okay, I said Meghan or Harry or just Meghan. So Kate is under the assumption, allegedly, that it's just about Meghan. Meghan's money. Okay, exactly. Temperance is Sagittarius. So there could be a fire sign. Well, she's a Leo. She's a Leo. So there could be some kind of fire sign besides Leo, which is Meghan, that has influenced her decision to move to California, is what I'm getting. So that is a very direct message there. Very direct. And the 7 of Cups. So she believes they moved to California for more opportunity. I feel like this is more about expression, you know, creative expression. So there is a part of Kate that believes that Meghan would have more creative expression, perhaps because Catherine's been married to William so long, or has been in the family for so long. I think that maybe Meghan, I think that maybe Kate knows that, you know, being in the royal family, there's a certain protocol, you know, you have to kind of conduct yourself in a certain way. So this does feel like maybe Catherine understands that for Meghan, it's harder to do that. You know, maybe she didn't really want to be controlled in that way. Who would? You know, it's not for everybody. You know, being a royal is not for everybody. So, based upon the cards, it does feel like there was burden. Catherine believes that there was burden. And there's a Leo. Perfect. Okay, Meghan is a Leo. The Sun card is the Leo card, one of the many Leo cards in the deck. And we also have the Hermit, which is Harry. Okay. So, exactly. So, she feels like the burden. So, Catherine felt like the burden was on Prince Harry's shoulders to make this happen for Meghan. Okay. She feels like there was a lot of burden to make it happen for Meghan. So, it seems like in her mind, this is really Meghan centric. Okay, it's not so much about Harry, it's more so about Meghan, what Meghan wants. Okay, Meghan would get. So that's exactly what I'm hearing when I'm pulling these cards, is Meghan, what Meghan wants, Meghan gets. So it kind of gives me the vibe maybe Harry didn't have much of a choice. Maybe it was just either move to California or split. Okay, is what I'm also getting. Strongly. Okay, let's do another row. So she feels like Harry allegedly was pressured, okay, was pressured to make this leap for the most part, okay, for Meghan's happiness, for Meghan's well-being, money, career. Okay, the Emperor. So being her own boss, exactly, okay, Harry and Meghan being their own boss, being in control of their own life, you know. So it seems like she understands that they were against, you know, the royal protocol, and they didn't really want to fit into that life, you know. Even though Harry was raised that way, it seems like they didn't really want to continue to live that way. The Empress, so this also could be about family, okay? Meghan maybe wanting to be closer to the limelight, okay, her family, or maybe having raising a child or having another baby in California. Okay, so that's also what Kate thinks, is that perhaps they want to have their family overseas, away from the Queen, away from royalty, away from that kind of prim and proper lifestyle that I think Catherine is so accustomed to. Catherine's now very accustomed to the life she walked into when she married William, right? Catherine is like a natural. In the beginning she wasn't entirely, but now she is. She's like one of them. You can't even tell really that she wasn't raised like that Catherine wasn't raised as a royal. She fits in perfectly. And there was heartbreak. Wow. So there was some heartbreak. So Catherine also feels, Three of Swords, that there is heartbreak due to them going to California. Okay, where's that heartbreak coming from? What is this heartbreak about? I'm going to clarify the heartbreak. Okay, what is this heartbreak about? Queen of Swords. Okay, could be authority, power, dynamic, status. So where's the heartbreak coming from? Where's the heartbreak coming from? Is it Catherine and the family, or is it just judgment? Okay, so this feels like maybe Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this feels like, and I'm sure people can interpret this in different ways. This definitely feels like Four of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Yeah, there was some kind of judgment. Okay, there was some kind of, I feel, ultimatum. With Harry, I keep getting that. Okay, from Catherine's perspective, based upon the cards, allegedly, it feels like there was a judgment. Okay, there was some kind of ultimatum, and maybe Harry didn't feel like he could stay with them, the Fab Four, in England, permanently living there, having their life. So this feels like she wishes that things were different. Okay, this is Catherine now I'm talking about. She wishes that they could have been happy in the monarch. But there was a judgment. There was an ultimatum. There was, I feel, royal staff in Harry's ear. Okay, and at some point, it's like things came to a halt. Knight of Pentacles, everything came to a halt, and now it seems like a lot of trickery, a lot of negative media coverage, etc., has been happening to all of them because of, I feel, Meghan. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so she wishes that the judgment was more positive. I also feel there's an energy here of the royal family or her feeling judged because they're in the monarch, because they are, following the rules and tradition. And I feel like Catherine wished that it was different, that I'm hearing everybody could get along. She kind of wishes that everybody could get along, but there was a lot of stagnancy and debates and unhappiness because of what happened. So they did move away. Meghan and Harry did move away. But she, from her perspective, she feels like the judgment call was wrong. The call was wrong. Something was taken the wrong way. And she feels like, things have fallen apart. I do feel this heartbreak is also Catherine and William. I don't know why, I'm not picking sides. No one's picking sides here. I do feel like there was some heartbreak with them actually leaving that they don't really admit to. I'm sure others have picked this up, but it does feel like there was some kind of disappointment and burden, disappointment and burden due to them, going to America, but they ultimately realized that they were not going to be happy in England. They were not going to be happy following the Queen's orders. Queen of Swords. They weren't going to be happy living like how they live, how Kate and Will live. Kate understood that they weren't going to be happy, so she kind of just accepted it. But it was very sad. I feel like this did sadden William and Catherine. They don't really, you know, there's not a lot of coverage about it, you know, about their personal feelings. You know, there's a lot of media coverage about how they didn't get along and how Meghan was a diva, but they rarely ever go as deep and talk about how the family felt sad. Regardless of what happened, he said, she said, there was sadness. It's right there. There was sadness. You know, it was a dark day. It was a gloomy day when they said, you know, we're not going to stay here. And to some degree, Catherine feels like it was deceptive. Whatever chat, whatever influenced Harry had to move, which I think is Meghan, to move, was deceptive. It's funny because in this picture, there's actually a woman, a man, and a child, a little boy in the boat moving away. So there's something about it that's deceptive to Catherine especially. It's deceptive. And she wishes that the judgment call was a better one. You know, things would be better. But it didn't turn out that way. In fact, it was the opposite. You know, and actually, in the press, in the media, it's still that way. It's still about, you know, how they're having to do more roles and take up after Meghan and Harry's slack. And I think it's stories like that and information like that that makes Catherine feel quite low and disappointed, okay, and actually sad that things couldn't go smoother or better. I do feel, I get the impression as well based upon the cards, she also feels like they misjudged her, or they kind of thought wrongly about her. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. You know, we weren't there when they had these spats, or disagreements, but it does feel like Catherine on her end feels like there was a judgment that was the wrong call. I keep getting that, you know, the call they made to move, or the call they made against her, the family, was the wrong call. They feel like things could have went a lot smoother, okay? But now she sees them as a Six of Swords moving in a different direction. So how is Kate feeling right now? How is she feeling currently? How is she feeling currently towards Meghan and Harry? How is she feeling in general towards Harry and Meghan? How is she feeling? The High Priestess reversed, okay? So she's feeling like they're not. So let me pull two more. How does she feel towards Harry and Meghan right now? Magician. The High Priestess reverse. How is she feeling towards Meghan and Harry right now? How is she feeling towards Meghan and Harry right now? How is she feeling towards Meghan and Harry right now? The Leo card almost fell out. Strength card Leo almost came out. Oh, she feels that they're broke. Wow. She feels like they don't know what they're doing. With the High Priestess reverse, she thinks that they're basically idiots, allegedly. To put it nicely, she thinks that they're loony, stupid, idiotic, crazy, okay? How does she feel towards them both? How does she feel? How does she feel? Like I said, she feels like they're being tricksters. There we have the same card again. Seven of Swords with the Page of Swords. Yeah, she thinks that they're tricking people. Wow. King of Pentacles. There we have it again. Ladies and gentlemen, she feels like they are tricking people. They are living a lie. They are broke. Five of Pentacles. Impoverished in the mind, in the heart. Lack of morals. Lack of clarity. Lack of finances. Maybe they're living a lie. Maybe they're using lots of daddy's money, is what I'm getting. Two of Cups, Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah. Wow. Meghan and Harry, Four of Wands. Yeah. Brand new house, right? Yeah. Okay. How is she feeling towards them right now overall? What does she think about them? What does she feel about them? She thinks they're sneaky. She thinks they're sneaky. 10 of Cups, Temperance, okay. Excuse me. Let's get one more row. How does she feel towards them right now? What does she think and feel? What does she think and feel? King of Cups, okay. She feels like Harry's in love with Meghan. Ooh, but there's secrets. Ooh, wow. There we have it. There is Harry again. Whoa. Cards are on point. The cards are on point with this reading right now. Oh my goodness gracious. She thinks that Harry has fallen for the okie doke, the cookie in the jar, okay? And there's secrets. Lots of secrets. Okay, so I think that she feels like they have... okay, it's not Harry. It's really about Meghan, okay? To be honest with you, I don't want anyone to think it's like a you know, I feel this intuitively, okay? Take it or leave it. It's not factual. It's just entertainment, all right? But I'm telling you right now, this is coming up as Harry's in love. Like, this is coming up as Kate feels like Harry's in love with the idea of the family, okay, in America, but she feels like he's being tricked. She feels like he's being tricked. It's right there. She feels like he's being tricked. He's being lied to. With the High Priestess reverse and the Five of Pentacles. And the Virgo Hermit is Harry. She feels like he made a rash decision. Knight of Swords. She feels like Harry is not thinking. He's not thinking clearly. She thinks that she has something up her sleeve. There are secrets. Okay, what kind of secrets does Kate think that they have to hide? I'm hearing baby, Two of Swords. They're confused. Okay, so she doesn't feel like their connection is strong enough. Like basically what she's trying to say is she feels like they're in love with an idea. They're not in love with reality. They're in love with the idea of each other. They're in love with the fantasy, the hype of it all. You know, the glamorous the glamorous, like it's almost like the vibe I'm getting with the Two of Swords and the Moon from Catherine towards how she sees them both right now currently is like they're in love with an illusion. They're in love with the idea of being a Hollywood couple. They're in love with the idea of being together, but they're not really in love. They're not deeply, madly in love. She feels like Harry is in love, but it's not like love. It's like the lust love, like just being in love with someone's appearance, but not their heart, not who they are, just puppy dog love, you know. But when it comes to Meghan, I feel she definitely thinks that there is another agenda, okay? And that Harry over here has made a very rushed decision. Like I said, there's like an ultimatum energy. There's an energy here of an ultimatum. She feels like Harry was given an ultimatum, or there was some kind of news or some kind of royal aide who told him something, and something flipped, something changed, something went upside down is what I'm getting, okay? And she feels like they're once again living an illusion. You know, they put themselves out of the family, you know, to go to California, and she's kind of looking at them like, you don't really have any idea what you're doing. You don't really have any knowledge, you know, wisdom about how to be an ex-royal couple or a royal couple in general, okay? Some people say that Harry and Meghan are ex-royals or whatever, but it's like to go from, you know, working with the queen or under the queen or in the monarch to being California. She feels like they don't really know how to transition properly. She feels like they're just really lost. Okay, Two of Swords. Okay, this is a common energy I'm getting with Catherine towards Harry and Meghan, Rachel, whatever. She feels like they're lost. She feels like they don't know what they're doing. They're just rushing from here. They're just doing things without thinking through their consequences or their actions. She feels like Harry is just in love with the idea of her and the baby, but it's not real, it's an illusion. So point blank period, Catherine feels like they're living a lie. They're lying to each other. They're trying to make something what it's not. It's actually in the dark. Whatever is really going on is hidden in the dark, and she feels like it's going to come to the light. She feels like it's going to come out. And I also feel like she feels like Harry is wanting a second chance to be a part of the royal family, working. Okay, he's always going to be a part of the family, but this is more so about him actually living there, breathing there, working, amongst his brother, amongst other royal aides and colleagues of certain charities and foundations. She feels like Harry is waiting for the call. So she feels like Harry is stupid. Being stupid is what I get, to put it lightly. She feels like Harry's being stupid. She thinks that he is not seeing the craftiness of what's really happened here. Okay, she feels like they're blindfolded. Look at that. They're blindfolded. They don't know what they're doing. They're just going with the wind. I keep hearing the phrase, gone with the wind. Wherever the wind blows is where you go. And she feels like it's not going to end well. Yeah. She feels like it was a rushed decision. That's why I said in the previous spread with the Judgment card, Major Arcana, that she wishes that they had a better judgment, made a better decision. She feels like they could have still been in England, with all the pomp and circumstance and celebrity, and the attention, especially, without having to go to California, is what I get. Like, she feels like they could have still been fulfilled emotionally, without going to California, without rushing to California, like literally. Okay, she feels like they could have had the 10 of Pentacles with them, with the family. She doesn't feel like they've made a good decision. Okay, and that's all I have. Thank you for watching. So basically, to put it blankly, she feels like they made the wrong decision. They rushed to move. They have no idea what they're doing. They're going to run out of money. They don't really make any money. It's a bad choice, okay? Allegedly. Thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe. I have other royal videos that will show on the screen right now. You can go click one and watch it. Have fun. Knock yourself out. And if you'd like to book with me, the email website's in the box below. Okay, bye. Thank you for watching. All the best to royal family. Bye.